Hi, I'm Ida Joy, aka The Natural Tarot. So either welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a love reading. I pulled from my Oracle deck, the Universe deck, which is one of my favorite. It has the most beautiful cards and they all come in different shades and colors. And this one said, those you love, love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Tally ho, the universe. I was really glad when that one came out because it was heavy. I always say it's heavy on my heart because it really is. It's heavy on, like these messages come through and I feel the need to speak on them. And I always love when Spirit confirms what I already felt the need to speak on. There's an energy that needs to be addressed of trying to force connections or force people to believe that you're in wonderful connections or pretending like you all of a sudden are completely in love, but you really don't know the person you're with and they really don't know you. Sorry, I keep picking with that because it's like glaring in the light. I mean, from the light. And that's not healthy. We're leaving the time of falsehood. Oh, as soon as I said that, I got like a little jab in my side. Oh, forgive me. Give me 1 second. Which maybe that was a message. It is time to walk in the truth. It is time to be honest about who you are. And it's also okay to be alone until you are with the right person. And being alone doesn't mean you have to be totally alone. You still have friends and family, or you can date and you can do things. But it is not okay right now to be lost in just being with somebody to be with them, or just having a man or a woman to say you have a man or a woman. You need to be with the right partners because we're going into a stage in which people's purposes in life are coming to fruition, or they're going to be pushed to the side into your next life. Or if you don't believe in the next life, people die every day with unfulfilled dreams. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to go to my grave with unfulfilled dreams. I want to know that I did everything that I was supposed to do on this earth, and sometimes even more. And I want everything good in this earth that is meant for me. That is meant for me. And I want that for you all too. I do. Okay, so let's shuffle here and see what's going on with love. Oh, Lord, give me 1 second. They're just flying all over the place. Okay. Okay. Our first card out here is going to be this Queen of Swords and then this Queen of Swords. Look, and remember, in tarot, it doesn't matter if it's male or female. It's only masculine and feminine energy, and we all have both masculine and feminine energy. So with this one, we're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Everybody, the summer's coming, things get warm, less clothes, sundress season, all that kind of stuff. Everybody wants to feel that love and that passion and that drive forward. But I love when Spirit confirms what I'm talking about. Queen of Swords, she's just as bad of a queen. These chicks right here, not to be messed with. This one is all about passion, love, and this one is all about telling you the truth, whether it hurts or not. It is time for, you to go into your passions, go towards the people you're supposed to be with, or sit with yourself into the person you're supposed to be with comes in, because it's time to walk in your truth. The fake stuff has got to go. The stunt in front of Graham, the showing everybody back home, hey, look at my perfect relationship, it's got to go. We all know now that there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. And even the greatest couple is going to argue sometimes. And they're going to have issues with each other. And they're going to get on each other's nerves sometimes, just like they have all the love in the world, right? And so talking about relationships, the next card came up was this Seven of Pentacles. This is about investing in your future and going forward. And usually Seven of Pentacles, you normally just see the coins and someone looking at it. This is literally people building a relationship. Building a relationship, exactly what we're talking about here. And we're trying to get to where we're letting go of the burden of walking in falsehood. These burdens that people are carrying around, pretending to be something they're not. It's killing you. This is a message for maybe several people, but I know one person in particular. I don't know, but I'm saying I just felt this kind of this sadness. It is killing you not being who you really are. It is killing you, okay? Look, kind of like the summer humidity is killing my hair. Well, no, I love my hair. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so it's time for this truthful communication. If you are in a connection in which it is not really for your better good, you all are not working together, it is time for truthful communication. It's time for you to start talking. This is the Eight of Wands. It's time for you to start talking and talking to them about, you know, if this is not a person you can work with, that you can give back and forth with, that's causing that equal flow, it's time for that connection to end. It is holding you back from your purpose. It is holding you back from what you need to do. And it's actually blocking your blessings. And here's another thing. Sometimes it's with friends and family, and everybody is not meant to get your blessing. So sometimes you're holding people with you that don't need to be there. Because if they're there, your blessings won't come in, because Spirit is like, I'm not giving you this. And you got Lion Tony with you, or you got Still and Lisa over there with you. Why? So she can steal all everything that I give you? No, I'm not blessing them. So you either let go of this dead weight or you don't get it. Okay. This deck is not talking to me today. Okay. What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know, sir? Want us to know? Yeah. This fell right on top of the Queen of Wands. It is time for you to start creating your future and going forward in this future, doing the things that you know you've been nudged to do. And I think we talked about that the other day. But it's also time for you to really listen to yourself when it comes to whoever you're dealing with romantically. Tell me about this person romantically, and get out of your head. Get out of your head. Quit being stuck in your head about what you're going to do, or if you should be with this person or not. If you have to question whether or not, and you're in the relationship, not getting into a relationship, but if you're in the relationship and you're still questioning whether or not you should even be with this person, you shouldn't. Let's just be real. You know, these cards, they're just being real flagrant today and just bouncing all over the place. Yeah, it's time for equal balance in your life and to make that move. Some of you are hesitating on this move. You've been in deep thought about whether or not you should stay in a relationship or not. And it's what I'm hearing is it's time to move forward and go into, because I just heard very clearly, this person is not the one, and you're going to miss out on your soulmate if you don't let go of what you know is a dysfunctional relationship. I hope I'm only talking to one or two people. I really do, because I don't want to hear that. I mean, I don't want to hear that. I don't want people to feel like, you know, I hate to hear that people might be miserable in the connections they're in, but you know if you're unhappy or not. It doesn't matter what you put on the gram. It doesn't matter what you put on Facebook. You know if you're happy or not. Yeah. As soon as I said that, this High Priestess came in. High Priestess are either readers, intuitive and past psychics, things like that, or just this deep internal knowing. So like I said, you know if it's time for you to leave a connection, if you know it's not healthy for you anymore, right? Or it never was. It never was adding to your life. It was just something in the meantime because you didn't want to be alone, or you invested all this time at one point, or you feel like you've invested too much time, or you guys are truly friends. That doesn't mean that you want this person to be your spouse for the rest of your life. And no, it is not betrayal to be open, honest, and upfront about the fact that you are not happy, and that you want happiness for yourself and you want happiness for them, and to move on. It is betrayal to lie, sneak around and cheat, or do all that because you're unhappy but afraid to speak. Let people be free. Because what you're not realizing, and I realize I am talking to someone specific now, what you're not realizing is in your unwillingness to let them go, while you're justifying it as, I don't want to hurt them, or we've been together forever, you're really, somebody I'm speaking to specifically, you really just don't want them with someone else. You don't want them, but you don't want them to be with someone else, and you most certainly don't want them to be happy with someone else. And that's not going to be blessed no matter how you look at it. You are hurting somebody, and it is very selfish. Now, I'm not talking to everyone. Whoever that hit on the nose, believe it. You are bringing bad karma into your life. You are hurting someone who's done nothing but chose to love you, and you're hurting yourself. You are holding both of you back. Let's come out of that. I felt like I was being mom. Like I'm being somebody's mama there. Let's see. You hear noise in the back. I have a teenage son who forgets that I'm in here recording sometimes. Yeah, it's time for an ending. And this ending, usually they're very dramatic and bloody. This young lady is sitting here just on her phone, kind of chilling. Swords in her, clearly not dead, still doing what she's doing. It's time for an ending, and it's not going to be as serious as you think it is. It's not going to be this dramatic blow up where you lose everything, they lose everything, and, you know, Romeo Juliet, which is one of the worst stories ever. Like, what kind of love story where everybody dies in the end? That's like the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing. Like, no, it's ridiculous. But it's not going to be that. It's going to be for your good, for their good, and for the better for two other people, the two people you're both supposed to be with. Okay? And somebody I heard keep saying, but my child, and I specifically heard my son. It is not fair to stay in a relationship for the children. I know we have been taught that. Look, every time I say something that baby God is like, look, I get this like little jab, like somebody sticking me in my side. Every time I say something that resonates, I guess. Oh, look, oh Lord, excuse me. It is not a child's job to hold your relationship together. And that's what you're doing. It is hard enough being born in this world, trying to figure out how to walk, talk, how to, you know, be cool, be whatever you're supposed to be in this world, educate yourself, do all these different things. Growing up is hard enough. But to have to deal with the tension and the responsibility of being the glue for your parents, that's too much. I literally heard, how dare you? But I don't want to be too judgmental because I get it. I get it. People have been taught that, well, you should stay together for the kids. No, you shouldn't. That's not your children's job. That's not their job. Their job is to be children. Your job is to hold your relationship together or let it go. But both of you figure out a way to be there for your child either way. It is not their job to do anything but be a kid. It is the only one-sided relationship that is not inappropriate. Well, unless your parents are much older and you're taking care of them, then that's different. But it is one of the only relationships where it should be one-sided majority of the time, because it is your job to take care of your children. Not when they're older and they're grown, but when they are kids, it is one-sided. You're running them around. You're taking care of their needs. You're taking care of them when they're sick. And you show them by example and you teach them with their words on what they need to do. But it is not their job to do all that for you. It is not their job to do all that for you. And you have to stop putting these children in positions in which they have a job when growing up is hard enough. And they need to be in a home and they need to see by example what it is to either love yourself or love yourself and another, but not to be miserable. And children pick up on energy and emotion more than they pick up on anything. Okay, I'm gonna come down off of that. Don't forget, I'm a counselor too, so that stuff kicks in, but it's not okay. And I literally heard, no, do not hold it together for the children. It is not fair. It is not their job. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Somebody is moving very slowly towards a new beginning. And this new beginning is with somebody who they think won't forgive them. Whoever this person is, you abandoned this person without them knowing why. And it was because you were already in this relationship that we're talking about right now, the one that you need to let go. Okay, I see what's connecting here. So whoever this is was already in a relationship, and they stepped outside of the relationship. Remember when I said that's not fair to step outside, just let this person go? They stepped outside of the relationship, built something with somebody else, but didn't let them know they were already in a very serious committed relationship, off and on, off and on. But they played this little game of, no, technically I'm single, when they really weren't. You're not single if you guys are taking a break. If you guys just separated a week ago and you've been together 10 years. That is not single, and it's not fair to not tell the other person. So whoever this is did not tell this other person, and they're afraid that this person who they view as their Nine of Cups, which is usually a very happy card, of somebody who is like getting everything, they kind of have everything but love. They have all the things but that, right? Or their wish fulfillment. You know, Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups kind of similar with that. But this one is more wish fulfillment. But this girl pissed. This girl is pissed, right? This girl has been waiting, and it could be male or female, has been waiting on this person, not knowing why they were abandoned. And this person feels like they're not going to forgive me. And if I come in here and tell them the truth, they most certainly aren't going to forgive me. But here's what I'll tell you. Do it anyway. Do it scared. Because just like you owe this person, the one that you're with and need to leave because you know you don't want to be there, you owe them the truth. You owe this person over here. Worst case scenario, you lose them both, you move on, and you're with the person you're supposed to be with. Because very few things are by coincidence. You may not be supposed to be with either one, but you end up with who you're supposed to, with good karma on you because you did right. You finally solved the issue. Or you end up with the person that you really want to forgive you and be back, and you go into it with good karma because you put it all on the table and gave them the option to forgive you. Either way, do the right thing. Do the right thing. It will work out in your favor, okay? All right. Anything else to say? Pick up another deck. I heard pick up another deck now. Yes. Anything else to say? Yeah. Okay. Whoever you are, you're in conflict. You feel like you ruined everything. You're sad and you feel like you ruined everything, like you just poured out all these cups of love, but you're not realizing that there is a strong possibility that love is still there. See, these two cups are still here. That love is still there waiting on you, but you're in this mental conflict, this internal conflict of, or thinking that there's going to be such a conflict when you go forward. I don't see it. I don't see it. I see there being not gratitude that you did this, but gratitude in you that there's a conclusion and you're no longer in this misery. And it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as you think it is. It's time for you to tell your truth. Remember we were talking about that Queen of Swords? She tells her truth. You got to find that balance of that masculine and feminine energy in you. We all have it. And it's time to be upright, upfront, direct, and tell the truth. It's time. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I don't know if I'm going to do another one today. I might. I have a couple readings I have to do. And I see that you all have brought my subscriptions up. I really appreciate it. So many of you have known me for Facebook and stuff like that for years. A lot of you did not know that I was a crystal chick. And a lot of you did know, but you all knew I was a crazy chick, and I'm okay with that. I like that. Some of you knew me from high school. I'm just really, really happy that you all are supporting me. I think I'm gonna make a quick video on that just to say thank you, because it means a lot to me. As crazy of a personality and bold of a personality I had, people don't realize that I can be very shy about certain things. So it is just thank you that I reached out and said, hey, I'm doing this now. And so many of you were like, I'm gonna support you. And it just, look, it's about to make me tear up. It just, thank you. Thank you. I love you too. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. I might do another video tonight, but if not, I wish you all the love in the world. Please be safe and be yourself.